Jerry Jones said Mike McCarthy's good. He ain't going to fire him. But they're also playing football the way they're playing football. And so he gets to ask the same question after every new blowout. So at what point will it catch up? They've played 9. They've already had their bye. So there's 8 weeks left. Mm-hmm. Well, before their playoff run. But there's 8 weeks left. How many weeks does Mike McCarthy have left as the head coach?
Let me look.
Why you looking? You calculating?
Sorry, man.
I gotta look at the schedule.
So here's what I got: 8 weeks plus some office time, because I don't remember the exact date that their contracts run out, but I remember that Jason Garrett had a terrible season. And
he wouldn't leave, though,
and we knew that he was not going to be the coach anymore. But they didn't have to call it firing because his contract was going to run out. And my guy Jason went to work, and he knew he was gone. Knew it, but until the day the contract ran out. He was out at the Star in his office, like, is there anything y'all want me to do? And they're like, no, you're not going to be our coach. And he's like, I know, but I'm still under contract. And it's just like, but you could leave. And he's like, no, can I do some exit interviews? Like, can I? And Mike will have the same opportunity, but I don't think he'll take it up to the last day. But he'll make it through the whole season and then maybe a week or two in the office. And then he'll be like, I'm not coming back, right? And they won't have to call it firing once again. They will not fire Mike McCarthy at all. His contract will run out, and he will peacefully move on with his life. He gonna make it.
What Indiana Bones says 8 weeks plus
some massage time. Well, I think you could do that during the 8 weeks. Look, if you're Mike, there's no point in trying your hardest. Like, just chill. I mean, you got Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, man. This thing's over. Don't try your best. Don't waste protect your energy, you know?
If he tried his best, it wouldn't matter anyway.
But what I don't understand is, like, I understand what you're saying about the contract, and I understand what you're saying, but it's just like, if Al Harris takes over, what matters? What does it matter?
It just doesn't change anything.
That's my point.
If Kellen Moore were here,
it wouldn't be.
They would do it. They might do it.
But if they don't agree, if the locker room is gone,
it ain't coming back.
All right, so let's start with you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. When's he getting fired? How long is Mike got?
I mean, if it was me, it would have been today.
How long Mike got?
What does your board say?
How long Mike got? Oh,
you didn't write anything on the board?
No, because I'm contemplating. I think he got 1 week.
Wow.
I don't think he has one. You cannot, like, this is next level embarrassment. Like, I understand the contract things and all those things.
Yeah, I just don't think Jerry's going to pay somebody 7 weeks to not work.
But at the same time, it's just like,
he's been facetious.
I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I'm absolutely not.
He's not worried about the 7 weeks.
I absolutely think that Jerry won't fire somebody that he's paying money to.
It's literally Thanos type stuff. Like, it's inevitable. Mm-hmm. It's. I don't understand why, and I think it needs to be like that. Because the locker room's not obviously not responding well. You have some guys that are trying to play hard or whatever. These micro comments is gonna turn into something else. Like, you're just stewing in, like, foolishness, just focal corners. No?
That's how much is left.
Oh yeah, he's still owed over $2 million. Yeah, yeah. You don't just get $2 million. You're coming to work,
$5
brother.
million for the year. Break that down to 17 weeks. You said.
I know we're talking about contracts, but we got people on the roster right now that you paying from others. Like, do we care about contracts? Do we really care about, I have to pay this guy? Because you are literally paying guys that are retired now. You do that on the football level.
I like what she getting like this.
You do on the football level. So why would it matter that, let me hold on to the head coach or whatever the case may be? Because it's just like, you already handle contracts poorly. Why change up now?
Keep going. Yeah.
No, I feel like this is such a toxic environment. Yeah. You need to start plucking people out of here to salvage what you have if you are going to take some of these guys into next year, because you don't want it to get to a point to where your players are just like, you don't care about us. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, I just think it's weird to just sit here and stew in this when you know he's going to get fired. You know what's going to happen. You know this whole coaching staff's going to be gone. Start doing what you need to do now so the players that are going to be here can have a conglomerate and can build upon that. I don't understand that.
Queen, go off. Nah, keep going.
No, I'm done. I just F his contract. You say F everybody else's contract. You literally cut other guys for nothing. Like, I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, what the sense is that?
Give him the business.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm asking you guys, like, when do contracts matter? $2 million? In comparison to what you paying people on your roster right now, or what you paying guys that have already gone?
Like, would you want to fire Al Harris in a month because you're putting him in a setup? They're not going to play better. They're going to suck.
He's gone too.
You are putting them in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just fire each guy that's the head guy every couple weeks?
That's my point, though. Like, get the reps.
Great storyline.
Yeah.
At this point, people trying to get reps. People trying to make money.
It won't be Al Harris.
If his money is set, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
think if there were a candidate,
they don't have a candidate.
It could be a real conversation.
Yeah,
I just don't think there is.
It won't be Al Harris.
It won't be Al Harris.
Yeah,
but was it supposed to be the guy for the Raiders either?
Yeah, but that was a different locker room.
I mean, is it that different? Chaotic?
Yeah, that was a different situation.
Sure.
That was a different situation.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you're just in such a place that I don't think any of it matters except for salvaging your locker room. And I don't think you're doing that by doing this.
And AP has a voice, and he makes his voice known. Al is more of a kind of in the background type of guy.
That makes sense.
So it's two different situations.
I understand that.
You know.
But I'm done ranting. I just wanted to. I don't. Contracts have never mattered. I don't know why they matter all of a sudden now.
We need a rant. We need a rant.
Good.
We need a rant.
Yeah.
Little cook.
I just think it's not safe.
You through cooking?
I'm done talking.
Clarence, how many weeks?
I'm frustrated.
I don't think contracts is the issue, but everybody has their opinion. I think it'll be 7 weeks. Jerry just dug in. I think it's like the curtains. He's dug in.
But you think he's going to get fired with one game left?
Yeah, so he can get a jump on the next head coach.
Eagles
So he
game.
can get a jump on the next head coach.
Y'all see Ben Johnson win a game after Goff threw 5 picks?
Yeah. I think he's.
Well, you think Dak would love to have a chance to win a game?
He wants to get in line, get a jump on the next head coach. I think it'll be one guy. I think he'll do it. He's stubborn. He says he won't do it in-season coaching change. I think, last week of the season, if it's going the way it's going, I think he'll make a change and get a jump on the next head coach.
And I think he could say, like, once it's mathematically eliminated, be like, yeah, this isn't in season because our season is officially over.
Yeah, because
it's over.
He doubled down. I made the mistake with Wade Phillips, and I regret firing Chan Gailey. I'm not going to make in-season coaching change. And, so he's dug in like he's dug in on the curtains right now. But I think, after the season continues to go the way it is, last game of the season is time.
Ooh.
And it'll happen.
I hate to see people hold on to a relationship they don't need to.
Tell him it ain't time. Tell him to holler at me.
Oh, I'm the eraser.
How many weeks, Jesse?
2 weeks.
I see you, Beamer.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
It happens on November 29th, 2024. This is the day that we sit right after Thanksgiving game.
Oh.
You head into your mini bye. Mm-hmm. And I think up to that point, you're looking and trying to hold on to whatever you can to give something left for your Thanksgiving Day game, right? Because it's still about the jersey stills. It's still about the TV watching viewerships on Thanksgiving. But at this point, you're probably going to lose next week, and then the week after that, and then you're faced with, the Thanksgiving Day game. Was it the Giants?
Giants.
Yeah.
So when you lose to the Giants,
that is a good firing game.
When you lose to the Giants,
it's a good firing game.
And now you have the mini bye weekend to kind of get your things together about who's going to be the next guy heading into that December month, a December to remember. Might I say?
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks is what he has left. November 29th. Look at that Friday heading into the weekend.
What I say is you just hate me. You hate me. I got plans for that weekend.
He does hate you.
He doesn't
hate you.
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to be working and chasing, writing stories after that game. You just hate me.
So don't.
I was going to Houston, taking my family to Houston. My daughter's going to be cheering and Rice on that Saturday. I was going to go to the Texas A&M game.
So just don't write nothing today. Tell Jerry this is my protest. You guys suck.
Bring your laptop.
I'll take it everywhere I go. Anyway.
Laptop in a hotspot.
You think so?
I'll take it everywhere I go.
So don't write nothing.
Just don't worry about it. There's 8 games left in the season. How many more can they lose? There's 8 games left in the season. My goal is to lose every single one of them, get as high draft pick as I can, have Travis Hunter out there running routes with CeeDee Lamb next year, and kick ass. How many more can they lose out of the 8? And I think they can lose 7.
How many more can they lose?
How many more can they lose?
6.
Will can.
I think they can pull out 2 more games.
I think they can win. I think they can lose 7 more. I think Carolina and New York are the hiccups. Those are the danger zones. But if you can go 1-1 against those 2 and lose the rest, you're cooking. You're cooking at 4-13.
I got 6 more losses. I got them beating Carolina and the Giants. Yes, they're hiccups, but I got them beating Carolina.
I hate this, guys.
What?
I'm going to put 7 because I don't want it to be 6. So I'm going to put 7.
But what do you think 6? Huh?
I think 6.
You think 6?
I'm going to put 7, but I'm going to think 6.
How cool is it that the eraser sticks to the board?
We all silly like the mayor.